Can you believe it? We are using Jarrett's fancy Victron system.
Do y'all see what I just did there?
Does microwave work? They're gonna get in. Seriously, they're like in my mouth. Hi guys. Something's, oh my gosh, they're biting me. Look at my shoe. What is this? It's not gnats, this is ants. What the heck? Why don't we just ask if we can move? We might be homeless for the night. Are we quitters? So this was supposed to be our very first Harvest Host stay. We had just finished installing our Victron system, and this was kind of the whole reason we did it, to finally try boondocking for the first time. On paper, it sounded perfect. At a winery, right off the highway, just one easy overnight stop on our way to Florida. But within 30 to 40 minutes of pulling in, we realized this might not go the way we thought it would. And what happened next had us wondering, are we really cut out for this kind of camping? And would we even try boondocking again? These mountains are sure pretty. Get close to the Tennessee-Georgia border. And good morning. We hope you guys are excited for us because we're excited. This is our very first Harvest Host experience tonight. Can you believe it? We are using Jarrett's fancy Victron system to get us through the night. And we're gonna rough it in our big ass fifth wheel. It is currently 8:30 Central. We left the house at 6 a.m. We got 364 miles to go. It looks like we might arrive around 3 p.m. Eastern. You know, that probably means 4 or 5 by the time we stop a couple more times. So we're going to a winery. White off of 75.
Oh boy.
It's like Bugs Bunny TV. Right off of 75, almost to Valdosta. I have no idea what to expect from Harvest Hosting, boondocking, whatever. I don't even know if we're gonna be hooked up to water. We did fill up the tank. I don't think so because this isn't a parking lot at the winery.
Yeah, we are on our own. There's no...
Okay, there's no hooking up anything?
Mm-mm.
So we are truly roughing it, guys. Are you excited? I'm excited and nervous.
Well, you know, it's funny. It's like when we started this trip, we initially said, we're just going to stay at the Loves in Cordell. And then Valerie, so she's like, well, you put in that big old Victron thing to stay at a Harvest Host. Let's stay at a Harvest Host. So that's what we're doing. And my big question for me, and y'all might have it for me, is can we like do everything we need to do and get a good night's sleep? So that's the $1 million question for me. And we're going to find out in 5 hours and 23 minutes.
And I know you guys are thinking, yes, guys, this is totally doable. We do it all the time. We're pro boondockers. Well, those of you who have followed our channel very long know that we are not pro boondockers. We are full hookuppers. I like my FHUs and I like my luxury RV resorts, so this is new to me. And you guys know, I've said this before in our videos, I don't stay at Walmarts and, you know, in the middle of nowhere kind of parking lots. That kind of stuff freaks me out and I don't sleep well at night. So this is our first experience with something like that. I kind of hope there's a neighbor there, but then again, I kind of don't, because what kind of neighbor? You know, maybe I'd rather be alone.
My whole thought about this is like, if it's not real hot today, which so far it's not been, but we're going 362 miles farther south, we'll be good. If it's real hot and we got to run the AC constantly, then I don't know how long our batteries will last. I really don't know. Like I probably
you mean
should
just tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be fine. It's nice. It's a nice spring night. We'll just open the windows. It's like Idaho, right?
Okay.
We have a fan. I have a new fan I want to show you. The fan's going to be great. I'll blow the fan on you, Jarrett.
All right. One good thing about having a Victron is we can stop and microwave some lunch. So I got to get in here, turn that thing on real quick, and then we should be good to go. Green light, we're inverting.
I'm starving.
Yeah, I'm hungry too.
Okay, do you want a factor meal or do you want a clean eats meal?
Factor.
All right, y'all, this is how I packed this time. You guys know how I pack. A couple factor meals and chicken salad chick, but open that freezer. Dun 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 dun. We also have a bunch of meals from Clean Eats. Oh, and you want to see what's for dinner? Grab that in that Bright Room bucket. You guys ever heard of New York Butcher Shop? Oh my gosh, they have them in Tennessee. The place is freaking amazing. And you can pick up these amazing refrigerated meals. Like, this is so good. This is wine braised pot roast with garlic mashed potatoes.
Put this in the oven? That's right?
We're having that for dinner tonight.
And that keeps us from using battery on our Victron, so we get through the night better.
Ooh, even better.
That's right.
I guess I'll have a factor meal too, because these refrigerated ones need to be eaten sooner than the frozen ones. Homestyle chicken and gravy, cauli rice, and pepper jack queso. I'll have this one.
Do y'all see what I just did there?
Does microwave work?
We're microwaving.
In the parking lot at Flying J.
Yeah.
He likes to order these factor meals on the road when he's working. It keeps us a little bit healthy. It's a little bit of a healthier choice.
And it's easy.
It's easy, and you're probably wondering, like, why did we bring this many meals on this trip? Well, because this particular trip that we're headed to in Florida, we are going to be moving every 2 to 3 days. So there's not going to be a whole lot of time for cooking. Now, we will cook probably once or twice. And I did fill out my little prep sheets and brought the appropriate groceries for those cooking nights. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about RV Kitchen Companion. If you haven't heard of it, you should get one and try it. It's about meal prep and like packing the camper so you're not overpacking, forgetting stuff, and you get to eat the things that you want to eat. How long do you microwave yours for?
2 minutes.
2 minutes? Do I need to cut the film?
Pocos.
So on this particular trip, we're moving every 2 to 3 days. And I know that sounds like, oh my gosh, why would you do that? Well, we're doing it for y'all. So we could bring you 3 RV resorts coming up soon. And so with all of this moving, and then we have an event that we're going to with our daughter in Orlando. That's a lot going on in one trip. So we had to like plan this time to have meals that are healthy, that we can eat according to our like dietary needs, and ready to go. These factors you order online.
I order them online, and we're not sponsored by Factor. They taste good, and they're actually, I think time I get them shipped to me, they're like $9 or $10. They taste good, and like I say, they're easy.
This makes it great to eat them on the road. So I'll just pick up 10 or 20 of them. We keep them in our freezer and then pack them on the road when we need them.
Dinner is served.
All right. See, this don't look so bad, does it? Cauliflower rice with corn and chicken with a little queso, and I think that's onions.
Smoked Gouda with barbecue and macaroni. It's actually really good, and the cauliflower.
Not bad. Good.
For what they are and what you pay for them and how easy they are, they're really good.
It's healthier than a Big Mac. Okay, so see guys, here's everything that we've packed for the entire week. Now, if you've seen our refrigerator before, that's actually more than we normally pack because we like to eat out and try new things when we're exploring on our RV trips. But like, I've got all my breakfast stuff, you know, and I've got the things we're going to be cooking with. Some salmon. That's my smoothie stuff. And some ice cream. Oh, I did bring some chicken wings and pork tenderloin. We brought the Pit Boss, so we are cooking a couple things. But that list is really going to help you. Those checklists and those grocery sheets, really going to help you so you don't overpack, underpack, forget stuff. Helps you remember olive oil and things like coffee. Ooh, did we remember coffee? I mean, my pantry is really not that full. There's coffee in there and some coconut water for my smoothies. This is going to feed us for the week. We shouldn't have to eat out at all, except maybe once while we're out with our daughter. So my point is, whether you are buying meals, like pre-prepped meals, whether you're making meals yourself at home and pre-prepping them before you pack the fridge, or whether you're shopping when you arrive at your destination and then doing some cooking there, either way, the Kitchen Companion is helpful. I love it because it's versatile for that reason, for all kinds of different like dietary needs and packing styles, packing preferences, and then of course there's like 70 plus recipe and meal ideas in there with it. So hopefully it's helpful to some of you out there, and I know it is because y'all tell me about it, so I know it'll be helpful for you guys on trips like this. Oh, did you put the microwave plate up? Oh, good thinking.
You're welcome.
Well, hi there, lovely Thomas Payne Couch. Looking forward to you all week. Sure am.
Gonna be great. Well, how long have we been camping?
13 years.
This is officially a first for us. Well, I mean, maybe when we had our motorhomes, because we had a generator, but we've never stopped and had meals. But even on our motorhome, still had to run a generator, so you sat out there, brah, make all kinds of noise. And I could probably leave this on and be fine, but guys, I'm just trying to get to the harvest host with as close to 100% as I can.
Well, we might have come prepared, but we need to make a pit stop first. Shh. I'm gonna surprise Jarrett with something. Don't tell him. I don't know where he went, but if I can get this successfully in the seat without him seeing. Shh, here he comes. Oh.
Oh, excuse me.
You know the trip's getting long and boring when
Playing on the whoopee cushion.
I haven't seen one of those in decades.
I can believe I bought 30 gallons of fuel at just Love's because I wanted to fill up before we went through Atlanta. And before my discount, it was $177. So I'm curious how much of a discount I'm going to get on that, because these fuel prices are going to make it tough traveling this summer, if that's how it's going to be.
It is getting pretty hot outside, so I'm wondering, like, will we have enough power to run the AC? Because I think I'm worried more about not having the ability to make a cup of coffee in the morning.
It's 84 degrees out. It is hot, but it's not humid. And so I think kind of my thought is like when we get there, we can open the doors, open some windows, turn both max air fans on, get some air moving through the camper. I think it might rain later, and so if that does, it should cool things off a little bit. But if we can get to like bedtime before we turn the ACs on, I think we'll be okay, because not only if we run our batteries down, which like we can stop and get coffee, but we can't stop and run your hair dryer.
Ooh, my hair dryer, that might be a problem. So we have to have enough power to run the hair dryer in the morning, or we will not make this trip.
We're going home.
Val has to shower and do her hair, okay? I do have a ball cap. I could pull it back in a ball cap. I guess you all will find out what Val looks like in the morning, whether or not we had enough power. Like
if we were going to make a big long trip out west, or maybe we're going to go to Texas and see our grandkids, I would probably just bring a generator with me just so I could do that. And I have a generator at home that will do that, and it's a Northern Tool Special. So, but maybe I'll get me a little smaller one that I can tote along a little easier. I wouldn't run it all night. I just wanted to run during the day while we're consuming the most power. I don't know. It's we're learning, so I'll say that. 24 minutes to go. I'm ready to get out of this truck. Literally right off the highway. Yep.
Horse Creek Winery. Oh, there's a neighbor. Literally right off I-75. I thought you said it was a mile.
Well, I thought it was a mile, but I guess I thought wrong.
Wow. Okay, I'm not afraid of this. There's no grapes on the vines.
I wish it was a smidge further off the whole interstate.
Well, there's an Imagine here. And 2 cars. Now, what are you wanting to do?
Let's get far back here as I can. Try to take up as least amount of space as I can for them.
Well, I don't know that this place is going to get terribly packed out in the next 2 hours.
Am I missing a tree?
Yeah, hold on. Oh, watch out, electric fence. Good thing I didn't back up into that. Okay, well, if you come back any further, you're going to be like in the mud, so go in and ask where they want you to park.
All right.
I mean, you're a good, 7 feet from the grass.
Can I come back? Just bring me back at 7 feet.
I'm not going, I can't go to the right or I'm going to get electrocuted. I don't know. Let's just go in and see what they want us to do. I got this cutie pie little refrigerator. And it's got charcuterie and little pita chips and hummus and cheeses and the little chocolate cake. I'm totally getting the chocolate cake. Look, this place is actually pretty cute inside. I would have not thought it was like maybe updated, but it is. Like, it's cute. And they have merch. We were wrong about the crowd.
We thought this place looks pretty sleepy, but apparently they're having a big birthday party starting now, and they said they're gonna have a crowd of 100 from 6 to 8. So we're gonna put our slides out and
we're gonna hide in our camper. I wonder if any of these 100 people will be like, oh, is that our next adventure?
I doubt it. I almost feel like we should pull our camper up and get it as close to the grass as we can so we can put the slide out. I don't want.
She said we're fine right where we're at, and that electric fence is live. It keeps the sheep in. First she said goats, then she said sheep. Look at all the gnats already swarming your head like we're in the jungle or something.
My natty head.
Look, and I had to buy up the chocolate cake before the party gets here because...
Well, I'm going to eat it.
No. Well, I'll share. I'll give you a bite.
She ain't sharing.
Did she say there's more parking in the back?
She didn't say, Val. So I'm trying to get over just where my slide is not blocking the road. I'm almost going to come around and hit the corner of the slide.
Okay, do you want me on the other side or something? Or standing right where I'm at?
I want the tree. I don't want to get in the tree that's right above you.
You're not in the tree.
How much further to the right can I go?
I mean, 2 feet. The tree's gonna probably brush the top of the camper, but it'll be all right. Oh, they are running. They're running toward you. Hi. Dead level. I bet that makes you happy.
It does make me happy.
You know what is already getting on my nerves is these gnats. If we open our windows and stuff, they're gonna get in. Seriously, they're like in my mouth. Hi guys. Something's, oh my gosh, they're biting me. Look at my shoe. They're covered. What is this? It's not gnats, this is ants. This is like fire ants. What the heck? Did I step in fire ants? Do you have ants on your feet? I think we stepped in an anthill. Did I? They're all over my shoes. Oh, yes.
Did you walk through that?
I must have, or I'm even just close to it. They're biting my ankles.
Ankle biters?
Okay, I don't even I'd rather go to Lowe's. Love's. Seriously, Love's.
Is that what you want to do?
I don't know. I'm getting eaten a lot. You have gnats all over you.
It's 16 miles up the road. Or you want to find
North?
a camp?
Did we pass it?
Yeah. I'm sure we found a campground just south of us if you want to find a campground.
I'm getting eaten alive by something. They're biting my ankles. Damn it. Why don't we just ask if we can move?
Well, it's not going to take care of it.
Those ants are going to crawl inside our camper. We got goats freaking me out. The gnats are swarming my head already.
Well, if we move, the gnats ain't going to go away. I'm going to see if I can find something else closer down the road and see. Ben, you ask him if we can move.
All right, hold on. He doesn't really know if we can pull up there. He thinks that road goes around in a circle, and he thinks we could pull up by those 2 trees, like in between those 2 trees. But he said he's sorry about the anthill, and he's highly allergic to those ants that bite, and one must have bit me on my ankle. So he's like, if you don't want to park there, he's not going to do anything about the ants. And I'm worried, all through the night, are they going to crawl up our camper or get in somehow? Or I asked about the gnats, and he said, well, oh, where are you from? And I thought at first he was going to make fun of me for oh, you're not used to the outdoors. And I was like, no, I'm from Kentucky. And he said, oh, this is a South Georgia thing. There's always gnats down here. I was like, oh, I don't think I've experienced it this bad. And as we're talking, they're flying in my eyes and my nose and my mouth. And he's like, you can go to Walmart and get some gnat spray. The gnat spray works. I'm like, I'm not going to go get gnat spray. It's such a nice night too. I thought we could just at least sit out in a chair and enjoy this.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of disappointed.
I think there's gnats in the truck.
Right.
There's a Love's travel stop with the spots by the gas pumps in Valdosta.
There's a what?
Love's.
Where? Travel
stop.
Okay. Want to go there?
Yeah.
Is it still $70 a night?
I don't know.
Like the other one in Cordell was?
I don't know. Cordell's an hour north of here.
Do they have a spot open?
I don't know.
And look at that MFer that bit my ankle.
Let's see, check availability.
I didn't want to quit on Harvest Host. I thought we would really enjoy this.
Nothing available. I did too.
But this is not very comfortable, honestly. It would be without the gnats and the biting ants. And then with 100 people coming and they're pulling in as we're talking, we're running out of options to move the camper.
Here's another one, Lake Park Campground. See if they got any spots. 45 minutes from here. It's 35 miles south of here. 8.1 stars on.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I want to go get a campground because it's going to be a deal of it's going to be hot and we can't leave our door closed because we ain't got enough AC.
Exactly.
And so.
That looks nice, whatever you're thumbing through.
Yeah, that's what
they have availability.
I'm trying to see.
It's probably $100 a night. Then I already bought a bottle of wine here and a chocolate cake. And we were trying to save money and now we're spending more. Bummer.
$62 a night. And it's about 30 miles south of Valdosta, I think.
I know y'all are thinking, we would not survive in the wilderness. You are correct. We would not. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this. Did you want to do this?
Well,
what would you all do? Would you all stay and tough it out with the goats with the weird eyes staring at you right 5 feet from an electric fence with an anthill where ants are biting you and there's like millions of them and could possibly get in the camper and gnats swarming you all night, so you couldn't enjoy the breeze, but you need the breeze unless you want to run your AC all night long and then run out of battery juice and not be able to have coffee and a hairdryer and anything else if the AC runs out all the power? Does that sound comfortable? I'm asking for a friend. Put it in the comments below.
I got bugs everywhere, but 34 minutes and we'll be there.
Tell everyone this wasn't just Val's decision.
No, I mean I've got like gnats like going up my nose, and I was out there and I felt like I was.
I couldn't even talk to him without like
eating an ant.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm just like this, and I don't know that this is a South Georgia thing. I think this is a
winery thing. I don't think so.
Like this place is okay, but I wouldn't put it on my list of like places I would try to stay again. And like these guys, just imagine with their windows open.
Yeah, they'll probably get some gnats through the windows for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really disappointed.
Well, I booked us a luxury pull through for $62, which is cheaper than Love's. And what we can do is we can do our boondocking experiment there.
Without plugging in. Okay, so the goal here isn't necessarily to like boondock, rough it in the woods, right? The goal here is just to have a cheaper, different experience, one-nighter on your way to a different destination. And that's what I was hoping it would be. And I think we could have tolerated this had the ants not been an issue. And like whatever the weather is doing right now that's attracting those gnats, if that wasn't a thing. Maybe if it was cooler at night. I don't want to knock the place. Like the winery itself inside is cute, and I bet those vines are probably really pretty.
Had it not been a deal of like where we were in an anthill, or like we could have pulled up 25 feet or something.
Right, but everybody was pulling in.
So I was like, yeah, whatever.
And they actually said when we got in there to check in, they didn't necessarily need us to check in. But they should have blocked off tonight because they forgot about the event. And I was like, oh, do you not want us to stay? And they're like, no, it's fine. You can stay. We'll just ask them to park in the grass or whatever. I was like, oh no, I feel bad. So maybe we're just freeing up some parking spots for them for tonight.
Yeah, it's fine. And we'll stay somewhere where we can plug in and we can fire up both ACs and watch TV and take a 45-minute hot shower.
And have some Chardonnay and some chocolate cake.
And not worry about it. I'm a little disappointed. I was really kind of looking forward to see if we can get through.
11 miles till take 2, and I have a question for chat. Since I don't have any immediate help with these gnats. Hey chat, so we tried to stay at a Harvest Host in South Georgia, close to Valdosta, and there were a lot of freaking gnats outside. Like so bad we couldn't even like have a conversation. And it was at a winery, of course, and there was only like 2 goats. It wasn't like a lot of animals. But we were told, because when we asked a question about the gnats and wondered if it was because of the winery, we were told that it's not necessarily due to the winery or the wines outside or the vineyards or grapes. It was just a South Georgia thing. Do you find this information to be true or not? The short answer, yeah, that's most likely true, unfortunately. What you experience is very common in South Georgia, especially around places like Valdosta. Why the gnats are so bad. It's a South Georgia, North Florida thing. Ooh, no thanks. High humidity, warm temps most of the year, tons of wetlands, ponds, and standing water. Perfect breeding grounds for gnats, no-see-ums, mosquitoes. Oh, and I hate those no-see-ums. I'm considering never going to the Keys again because of the no-see-ums. The honest truth, what they told you wasn't them brushing it off. It's basically local reality. Ooh, sorry for Valdosta residents. Well, since we have 5 more minutes to go at this point, how about a short story time? Would you like to hear about the time we went camping right outside Yellowstone National Park at a place called Red Rock? Is that what it's called, Red Rock? Or Red Canyon?
Red Rock.
And it was evening and the sun was going down, and we had just enjoyed a beautiful day with our kids. 3 of our kids were with us, and the weather was beautiful. It was gonna be great, a great night for a fire. So we lit one, and we light the fire and the sun is going down. We start noticing that nobody else has a fire, and this campground is pretty full. There's a lot of other RVs there, and we're like, it's a beautiful night. We're near Yellowstone. Nobody's having a campfire. This is weird. As it gets darker and darker, I'm thinking maybe it's because of the bears. Like, there's bears nearby. There's a lot of big moose. I mean, like, we almost hit a moose, 2 of them, very large moose, with our truck going down the road to get to said campground, which is common. And like, it was really fun because we, like, you know, pulled out our cameras, of course. We're like, oh my God, it's a moose. And so I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's the bears. People go in because of the bears, right? Like, don't leave trash outside. It's dark. You really can't see more than 15 feet in front of you. That's how pitch black it is out there. I'm thinking maybe that's what it is. But the fire's going, our kids are laughing, we're having a great time. It's totally pitch black at this point. We're chilling with some bourbon to some Chris Stapleton. We leave our camper door open with the screen closed because it was such a beautiful night. We thought, just let in the cool breeze right into the camper. It'll be great. All of a sudden, we start seeing these swooshes come down. Swoosh! Over all the kids' heads, over my head, over Jared's heads. It's bats, and a lot of them. I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? There's bats everywhere. Kevin's like, this sucks. So we start like picking up our stuff. We're gonna go inside. I'm like, okay, we're going inside. The bats are attacking. This is why. Maybe this is why nobody's outside. No. That wasn't it. No, wait for it. We get inside, we open the door, and the camper is full of these little green gnats, like full, like on the ceiling, swarming around in the bed. We had above the driver's seat bunk at the time in our Class A Georgetown, all in Kevin's bed. We're like spraying bug spray. We're like hitting them with towels and fly swatters. And it was like, if this could have been captured on camera, it would have been the funniest crap. Like, I'm serious, like a sitcom, like our life is the middle. That's why we name everything like Frankie and like Susu and Brick and Axel, because that is our life. If you've ever seen the middle, that's how our life goes. And that would have been a freaking hilarious YouTube episode. So that being said, that's why we really don't love gnats in the camper, okay? Like, it was a traumatizing event for our whole family. 2 minutes away, and we're right next to a Camping World. We can go shopping. So apparently it's right next to Camping World.
Yeah.
Still right off I-75. Okay, well there's standing water, Jarrett. There's a pond.
I don't really know what to expect right now. Looks closed.
Well, it is closed. It's going on 6 o'clock. Everybody went home for the day.
Night check-in. Did we get a night check-in?
I don't know. You better go check. We might be homeless for the night. Good news or bad news?
No, I just need my phone so I can see.
Oh,
what
you're
site number,
scaring me by the look on
site,
your face.
What site number we're in, and I got to take a picture of the map so I can figure out how to get to our site, because this is apparently a pretty big campground. So.
Okay, let's do this thing.
There's already less gnats here.
Whew, good news. I mean, is this a Spanish moss? Look at this. It's pretty. Do you even know what site we're in?
51.
Oh, there's a pool.
Yeah.
And it's fenced in.
Yeah, laundry, vending, restroom, showers.
Well, I don't want to say anything yet because I don't want to jinx it. Don't chase the ducks. Okay? No chasing the ducks here. So we're next to this other Cedar Creek.
Yep.
And that pull through.
Yep.
All right. Lights. Max air fan. Because I don't think we're hooking up. I'm going to open these windows, and I got 3 things to say. 1, the gnats here are 100 times better. 2, thank God we have dinner ready to be heated up and to eat. And 3, here's what I say to boondocking so far.
So it is a gnat problem.
Oh,
And
I didn't experience them yet.
Yeah, they're out there. I walked around, I was looking around a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get to 50.
But were they as bad?
Yes.
Oh.
So we're with 50 amp cord out, and we're gonna fire up both ACs and just say, you know what, we live and fight another day.
We're quitting?
Because you're gonna have to open all the windows up there,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna suck in a bunch of gnats.
I was just saying how they're 100 times better, but I did not experience them walking back from the truck 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I just walked around, and it's like, ugh.
Seriously?
Go walk around out there. It's hot in here, and we're going to leave, get all the windows going, and these windows.
There's already one in here.
Yeah, and I got one crawling on my foot.
Oh, we'll close the door.
Get one AC going, I'll get it plugged in, and we'll fire up the other AC.
Are we quitters? We're totally quitters.
I don't care.
All right, AC and pot roast and garlic mashed potatoes and Chardonnay. I think it's going to be a good night, Clark.
There you go. If we don't want to do this, we have a Victron, so we have options. And this is the option we chose.
We have options, and that is nothing to be ashamed of. Like, that's something to be very grateful for. How blessed we are.
Got something on the other side of the camper I need to do real quick. I got to shut the gas off.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Did you sleep well?
You know, I did. But I will say that Brooklyn bedding mattress we have hurts my back.
Okay, I wasn't going to go there this morning because I slept great, and we have a 4-inch foam piece on it, and I think it's pretty comfortable.
I'm a side sleeper, and I think in order for me to survive that mattress, I'm going to have to become a back sleeper while we camp. So.
Okay, so how about that boondocking experience? I appreciated the AC last night.
The boondocking experience as we pull out of our completely level campground was great.
And I have to say that my hair is looking great and feeling great today because our tank was full of our soft water from the house. So it's feeling clean and soft and freshly blow dried. So no complaints here. We're ready to hit the road, had coffee, we'll have breakfast here on the road. So wrapping up this first boondocking experience was a little disappointing, and I personally will say that boondocking is not for the birds, and we will definitely try again and do it again, just in a more comfortable situation. And speaking of comfort, that fan I told you about, we got a new fan, which I really like, and I think you guys will like too. It's called the Warmco. You can find it on Amazon. It has 4 different speed levels, and it shows you how much battery it has left. You can plug it in and recharge it, and it has a little light with like 2 or 3, lighting levels. And then the best part, I think, is that it folds up flat. So I have actually put this in my suitcase and traveled with it. When we took a flight to Vegas and stayed at a hotel, and you want some like white noise, because maybe those hotel ACs shut off and then it's like dead silent. I hate that so much. So if you need a little extra white noise, especially in your camper too, or a little extra breeze without plugging something in, I like this little fan. You guys might like it too, so I'll put it in our Amazon store for you in the link below. Horse Creek, we could try again for sure. The Chardonnay was really good, and it went perfect with our wine braised pot roast and garlic mashed potatoes. Their wine was really good.
I'll say this about Horse Creek. I think had the situation been different, we probably would have stayed. But between someone else already being there, camping, and those jokers, like they set up like they were going to be there for some time.
Yeah, they were on blocks and everything.
Yeah, they leveled their camper and unhooked and did all the stuff.
And they didn't seem to mind the gnats.
Yeah, maybe they're from South Georgia. I don't know. Between that and then we were like camped up next to electric fence, and then the 100 people birthday party, we just weren't comfortable, and we'd driven
series of unfortunate events.
Right.
All in like 10 minutes,
and we had driven like 500 plus miles a day, so we were both tired. So at the end of a long travel day like that, you don't want to be hot and tired.
Exactly.
And so we're just like, you know what, we're just gonna go to a campground and we're gonna plug in, and it'll be great.
And we plugged in too, and that AC ran and ran. And just tell Jarrett that he can't have AC for the night when it's hot outside. He will plug in and use up all the available AC. So he about froze me out. And actually, I slept quite comfortably. It was great.
couple of things on the Victron. Observations from Jarrett, we'll go with that. One is when you have one, and if you're trying to hustle out in the morning on a travel day, you can, because you can unplug your camper and be putting stuff away, and your wife can still dry her hair. Not that I did that today, because I was not in a hurry this morning, but there's little things like that you can do. Second observation I kind of thought of this morning is you want to make sure you shut your ACs off, or you're going to run your battery while you're going down the road. So you're not going to ruin it, but you're going to lose juice, I guess what I'm trying to say. So, but all that to say is everything's working like it should, and we will boondock.
Our boondocking adventures will be to be continued.
Yes, just not today.
We're going to Florida.
We're going to Florida, so we will see you in the next video. It's going to be a doozy, and see you on our next adventure.